I don't care who you are. Life is going to knock you down. We all get knocked out.
You gonna get hit by life. Life is gonna knock you down.
You're gonna get your butt kicked.
You're laying on the mat, gasping, and you don't know what you're gonna do. You're a bit perplexed. Maybe it's with your kids, maybe with your marriage, maybe with your health, maybe some other arena of life. Maybe you received some news recently that just sort of knocked the wind out of you. You didn't see it coming. And you feel like you've been knocked down.
Every time you go through pain, you can't control the pain you go through. And that pain may be with you for years and years and years. You can't always control that. But you can decide whether it's going to make you bitter or better. Whether it's going to be a stepping stone or it's going to be a stumbling block. It's an opportunity to grow in character.
We have been knocked to the ground, but we're not destroyed.
Life's gonna hit you in your mouth, and you gotta do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knockdown.
What's your why? Why do you wake up in the morning? Why do you go out and practice? Why? You gotta have a why. You gotta have a reason for why you do what you do.
You gotta know why you're there, because your reasons, when life drops you to your knees, your reasons will help you get back up. When times I wanted to give up, why are you here, Les? Because I want to make Mama proud of me. Why are you here, Les? You still want this dream? We kicking your butt. I know, but I promise I'm going to get this house for her. I promise my kids I'm going to do for them. I'm going to give them a better life. I want to leave them a legacy. I'm not going to give up. Go back, fool, go back. No.
Push yourself. Get up. Your mama needs you. Your daddy needs you. Your children need you. Get up. Your why is gonna push you when you can't push yourself.
You'll cry, you'll feel lonely.
That's all gonna happen to you.
Things that's gonna happen to you in life, ladies and gentlemen, make it okay. I can become upset, nervous, tense about it, weak about it, or I can say, it's okay. I can change how I respond to it. You gotta make it okay.
If somebody came and knocked you down, and ain't nothing you can do about it. But if I come back a week later and you're still on the ground, we got a problem. And some of you say, it ain't my fault. You right. What happened to you is not your fault. You have absolutely nothing to do with what happened to you. It's not your fault. You got knocked on the ground. You had absolutely nothing to do with that. And I'm not blaming you for that. But if I come back a week later, you still on the ground and you still trapped, that's your fault. If I come back a year later, you still on the ground? Doggone it, you still on the ground after 20 years? That's your fault. If you get knocked down, there's nothing you can do about it. But getting back up has every single thing to do with you. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to get you. But you can get yourself. Your life is your responsibility. Nobody's coming to save you. Whatever this dream life is that you want, nobody's gonna give that to you. The dream is real. They just not passing it out. But it's real, and you can have it. But you gotta grind like you want it. And you can grind your way through it, or you can cry your way through it. You better go inside. You still looking outside for the stuff that's already inside. You still looking for someone to save you when you already your superhero. You looking for some information from somebody when you already got what you need in your head. It's just time for you to get up and be the best version of you. You have everything it takes. Everything you need for your success, you have it. You want affirmation? Look yourself in the mirror and say, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. Do whatever it takes. You your biggest driver.
There's a power in you that regardless of what happens to you, you can stand up inside of yourself. I don't care how many times you've had to cry yourself to sleep. I don't care how difficult it is. Don't you dare give up now. Because whatever is over you defines you. And whatever defines you limits you. You better put some strength in your back, plant your feet, square your shoulders, and stand up to it.
You keep standing. No matter how rough the sea, you keep standing. No matter what, you don't give up.
You're standing up for your dreams. You're standing up for peace of mind. You're standing up for health. Don't you dare sit down. Don't you dare crumble under the weight of it. Don't you dare give in because of the nature of it. Don't you dare go home and raise the white flag of surrender. This is not your season to die. This is not your season to quit. There's joy, there's peace, there's breakthrough, but you'll never see it if you don't stand up to it.
You have to make a decision that this is where we gonna end up. And then you gotta wake up every day and do everything you can to make sure that happens. And you will promise me that from this day forward, you will not be defeated. The man who walks in the arena as a winner usually walks out of the arena as a winner. See, what Mike Tyson did was, Mike Tyson won before he fought. You don't win a fight when you fight. If you're a beast, you win the fight before the fight. You gotta already make up your mind before you get to cancer. You gotta already make up your mind before you get to that exam and pass that exam. You gotta make up in your mind when you're talking to your husband, when you're talking to your wife, when you're talking to that singer. You gotta look at it before you even get to it. But you gotta believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. You gotta believe in the dark. You can't give up on your dream. Every time you go in the lab, you gotta believe it's possible. Every time you practice, every time you get an opportunity, you gotta know that each one, you build off of each one, and one day gonna be your day. You gotta believe in yourself, you gotta believe in your dream, you gotta believe one day it's gonna be your moment. One day, you gonna own the moment. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world that they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Your relationship's going all the way up. Your finances going all the way up. Your health is going all the way up. And nothing can stop you. You're the only one that can stop you.
Life will yield to you.
It's done. When you are willing to get yourself out of the way, where you stop worrying, where you begin to trust, you get still and begin to know that you are entitled to this. You're supposed to have this. This is your calling. This is the reason that you are here. This is your time. Now the universe is lining up on your side because of your courage, because of your faith, because of your determination, because of your guts, because of your imagination, because of your relentlessness. The universe is yielding to you. The universe stands aside to the man or woman who knows where they're going. When you no longer focus on the obstacles, when you no longer care what people think, when you no longer find the need to seek their approval, it's done. When the pressure within you is greater than the pressure outside of you. I need you to recycle your pain. Because what you're going to discover as you're going towards your dream, as you're going towards your goal, there are going to be so many people that come up against you, so many obstacles, so many trials, so many tribulations. And when people ask me, E.T., like for real, E, I know you can give me 20 things that you've done to help yourself to become successful. But E.T., I just need like one or two. Can you give me one or two? And one of the things I tell people is I outlasted the pain. I outlasted the pain. When I was sleeping in those abandoned buildings, I kept telling myself, one day you'll be a homeowner. Every time I walked into that abandoned building, I told myself that this might be your current circumstances, but this will not be how the story ends. All you have to do, E.T., is to survive today. Survive today. I knew that I would not be a high school dropout for the rest of my life. I knew I got to get through this one day. And so every single day when I wake up homeless, one day, every single day when I woke up in that abandoned building, one day is going to be E.T.'s day, but that day can't come if I give up today. So every single day when I woke up, I kept telling myself, today might not be the day, but soon it will be my day, and I will recycle my pain. What will you do with your pain? Will you let it break you, or will you let it redefine you?
I will not go down that way. I choose to fight back. I choose to rise, not fall. I choose to live, not die.
This is not time to quit. We might be discouraged, but we're not defeated. This is not our time to give up. We thrive in the disappointment. We thrive under problems. We thrive under stress. That's what we do. We are acquainted with sorrow. We are acquainted with grief, but we rise. You're going to have some hard times. There are going to be difficulties. Eric, things are not going the way I planned. If success was easy, everybody would do it.
When you get knocked down, and you're going to get knocked down, when you run into some roadblocks, and you're going to run into them, when you have some setbacks, you can always be able to bring yourself back in, knowing if someone has done it, it's possible that I can do it. It's necessary, ladies and gentlemen, when you're working on your dream, that you learn how to handle rejection, that you become empowered by it, that don't let it stop you. Most people, when they hear no or they're rejected, it takes their power away. And they become discouraged. They lose their spirit. They lose their energy. They stop. No. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it was necessary to face a lot of rejection, a lot of no's. I don't have any college training. I don't have any credentials. It was necessary that I face a lot of rejection, a lot of laughter, a lot of no's in order to get here. It was necessary that I face that. And I'm saying to you, when you're facing those rejections day in and day out, don't say, I had a bad day today. Say, I had a character building day. No guts, no glory. You've got to be willing to face rejection and no again and again and again. Defeat again and again and again. And every time life knocks you down, you jump up and say, it's not